Now though, it's time for the news where you are. Bye for now.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to Midlands Today, live from the Black Country Living Museum. Where, as you can see, despite the torrential downpour we've just had, we are fizzing from having had the Olympicflame being carried through the Victorian streets here on its leg through our region. Well, it started up in Staffordshire very early this morning with a very poignant leg of the relay as it passed by the National Memorial Arboretum at Orrewas on this National Armed Forces Day. From there, from Staffordshire, it was carried down into the Black Country, and following the flame for us today was Martin Lowe.
Amongst so many special torch moments, this seemed to have a particular significance. Corporal Johnson Bahari bore the Olympic flame to the National Armed Forces Memorial at Orrewas in Staffordshire. At just 25, he was awarded the Victoria Cross for saving the lives of fellow soldiers in Iraq whilst himself badly wounded. He paused to pay respect to the 16,000 men and women whose names are inscribed here.
I could have been on that wall as well. I was really close to it, you know, so I know what I feel like as well. So it's quite emotional. I was walking up the mall and I was trying to take it in and try to keep it all in as well.
At the Armed Forces Memorial on Armed Forces Day, there could perhaps have been no better choice to carry the Olympic torch than Corporal Bahari. He's one of only 6 people to have lived and been awarded the Victoria Cross, and its youngest recipient. Later the torch was carried to historic Lichfield Cathedral. It spires a dramatic backdrop amongst the guests, Olympic silver medalist Roger Black. Next it was Tamworth Castle and the turn of teaching assistant Tracy Round, who's tireless in her voluntary work with young people.
My children, my grandchildren, my great-great-grandchildren will look back and know that I was a part of history. It's once in a lifetime, it will never happen again. It's incredible.
Chart-topping band The Wanted shared torch-bearing duties at the village of Newtown before handing over to 17-year-old Thomas Bolton, who, despite being born with cerebral palsy, fundraises for others. From there it was Walsall, the flame flanked by double Olympic swimming medalist Nick Gillingham. And in Wolverhampton, double world record holder Helen Skelton, who's kayaked the Amazon and trekked to the South Pole, proudly held the torch aloft. But for many, it will be the sight of the flame lightening a leaden sky at the National Memorial Arboretum, which will be a lasting image. Martin Lowe, BBC Midlands Today.
Well, as you can see, we've got an arm of the Dudley Canal running through the Living Museum here. And today, one man who had the rather rare opportunity of carrying the Olympic flame over the water was Dennis here, Dennis Sanders. Dennis, tell us what you did exactly today.
Well, first of all, what an experience it was running with the torch. And as I was approaching the high street, turning with the barge, there was all the visitors, people around waving flags on both sides of the canal.
So you floated by on the barge?
Yes, I can't put it into words really. I almost felt like the Queen waving to them all and encouraging the clapping and waving the flags.
All eyes were on you as they were on the Queen on the Royal Barge the other day on the Thames.
Well, that may be so, I don't know. We'll probably have to get together, the Queen and all, I don't know.
Just under a month to go before the Games begin, what are your feelings about the Olympic Games here?
What would be my wish at the end of the day would be to have peace through all the Olympic Games.
Let's hope so. Well, it's been terrible weather here tonight. Let's see what it's going to be like in Birmingham, where the flame is on its way to Cannon Hill Park for that party there. Let's get the forecast from Ben Ridge.
Yes, thank you, Sarah. There have indeed been some showers that have followed the torch on its journey today, and some